Ladies and gentlemen, I've got to make the announcements that I have to make. So welcome to Hannah Ply presents ARN's Dazzling Designs. Okay, this is where you take your left hand and right hand and put them together. Yeah? Thank you. All right, now this, I'm sure most of you here have watched many fashion shows and so on, and this one is going to be a little different because what ARN has done with Dazzling Designs is come up with a very new concept. They're going to have a battle between the students of various design schools in this city. That is correct. All the aspiring designers of this city are going to showcase their collection. It's going to be a war, it's going to be a battle, wherein they're going to showcase their designs and there's going to be one winner. So that's a very big thing. And that is thanks to ARN's brilliant idea. But who are ARN? If I have to speak about them, this group was founded in the year 2010, predominantly into interior designing. They've actually designed over 7,000 houses. Can you believe that? If any of you want your house to be redone, these are the people. Yeah, they have been into interior designing. They've recently started their event management company as well. And also they do corporate events, wedding planning. Any of you getting married? Call them as well. And that is what these people do. And now they have come up with this beautiful concept. Without any further delay, I would like to call upon the people behind this lovely company, the two directors of ARN Group. Put your hands together to welcome Muhammad Hashim and Nasreen Khan on stage. There they are, the lovely people behind the ARN Group. The highly vision-focused man and the gorgeous lady who helps them accomplish everything that they do. And they have come up with this lovely event today. Thank you, DJ. So that these kids in the fashion industry can compete with each other. You're going to see something you've not seen before because these are kids. It's not the regular designs that you get to see in fashion shows and weeks. It's going to be different. And talking about difference, it's only right that we have the perfect panel as a jury to judge these students. The first jury that I'm going to talk about, actually I can talk about her for hours and hours because she is a fashion icon, a fashionista. I don't know, she is like the stepping stone for every single model, designer. You name the people in the world of fashion, they have worked with her, for her, and whatnot. She is a celebrity haute couture designer. She has won awards galore. If I have to speak about her award, she has won the Women's Achiever Award in 2014, Innovative Designer Award in 2015. She has also graced several events as a chief guest, brand ambassador, celebrity judge. As a matter of fact, she is the brand ambassador for this event. She is the mentor. She mentored, guided all of them. And she's also the choreographer for all the sequences that you're going to see. But there is more to this lady because she has done more than 3,000 corporate and commercial shows in her life. Not one, not two, 3,000 shows. I'm not quite sure if anybody else has even close to the vicinity of this milestone. And she's also the only person that I know of who's won the National Award Karamveer Chakra in 2015. Brilliant. Like I said, I can speak about this lady all through the day. But ladies and gentlemen, I want all of you to put your hands together for the longest time that you can to welcome the Iron Lady that I know of, the one and only Shilpi Chowdhury. If I may request Shilpi to please come on stage. And next up amongst the jury members, we have someone who who personifies foreign diplomacy, if I may say. That is correct, because he is the president of the Indian Economic Trade Organization, as you all know as IETO, an enterprise that serves in over 39 countries globally and of the world and links Indian diplomacy. And he's also the executive president of LACFI, which I'm sure most of you know is the Latin American Caribbean Federation of India. And this man has led LACFI's growth from its initial startup until today. And that's a lot of hard work, believe me, what this man has done. He has extensive transaction operating experience, including the completion of transactions worldwide when it comes to IETO and LACFI. He has helped develop a strategy of global infrastructure and a number of first-of-a-kind transactions that are now the major areas in our country right now, especially for the economic development. I know whatever I'm saying right now for you sounds like Greek and Latin. That's only because this man's hard work across the globe for our country, working in so many foreign organizations, has helped us achieve it. Put your hands together and welcome the one and only president of IETO, Mr. Asif Iqbal. Sir, can I have you on stage? It's an honor to have you here on stage. And now, before we go on to the next juror rather, you guys are here to watch some beautiful girls showcase some beautiful designs, isn't it? All the models. Yeah. Say yes. It's okay, guys. I understand. Yeah? Yes or no? Yeah, I know. I like the honesty. And all the men with the married women next to them are not saying a word out loud. I understand that as well. So do not worry. It's Navratri. You're forgiven. But talking about beauty and all that, we have amongst us a very beautiful and gorgeous lady. The world of ramp is nothing new to her because she's actually gone on the ramp on many occasions. A former model, also a beauty pageant. She's a corporate anchor, a corporate actor. But if you think it's all about beauty, she's also beauty with brains because she has worked with many Fortune 500 companies. Not the small ones, I would say Fortune 50 companies because she's worked with companies like Microsoft, Cisco, and BBC and whatnot. But having said that, she's also a mother of a 4-year-old, happily married for 11 years now. Yoga lover, whatnot. I can also speak about this lady all day long, but I'm not going to keep the suspense any further for you guys. Put your hands together to welcome Mrs. India Cognition 2017, Mrs. Sneha Nagpal. Final person in the jury is a man, he's like a combination of James Bond and Jason Bourne, if I may say, seriously. I'm talking about the vice president of IETO. Yeah, about this man, he's from the Netherlands and he's in India to work with IETO and he heads the Diplomatic Affairs Commission here in Bengaluru. He's worked his whole life in international intelligence. And he's very well trained to know everything about his surroundings. He's a very watchful guy, if you know what I mean, So all of you, please be careful. But having said that, he is also a man with diversified talent. That is correct. He started studying aesthetics and design and had a furniture workshop where he designed furnitures in used materials. Wow, this man is a genius. His designs are practical, innovative. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of articles spoken about him in the Dutch design magazines as well. Without any further delay, put your hands together. Don't stop clapping to welcome the man, Hendrikus van Dor. Sir, it's an honor to have you here. And those are our four lovely judges in the panel today. And let me tell you, your job is not going to be easy because I'm looking at the costumes backstage and they're mind-blowing. So good luck for you guys, if I may say, rather than the contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, any of you here whose friends are designers or models participating? Yeah? Good. You know what they want? They want you to capture this lovely memory in your head rather than the phone. I mean, imagine looking at the people who you care for through a screen of a phone rather than God's given eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, we could not ask for a better start for this evening than the collection of the designer that you guys are going to see. So, without any further delay, we at ARN's Design present to you none other than the collection of the one and only Iron Lady I spoke about, Shilpi Chowdhury. right, ladies and gentlemen, what you saw was none other than the celebrity haute couture, her collection, Shilpi Chowdhury. And now we get to the first college. The designers of this college are going to showcase their collection. And I'm talking about the college T. John. Sri T. John is an educationist, social worker, philanthropist, a visionary, a man who strived tirelessly to impact general professional education to all sectors of the society. Out of this dedication and perseverance was born the Morrigan Education Foundation, incorporated as a registered society in 1988. Now his vision has grown to encompass for professional lives to give you the privilege of a sound education and a fine foundation for the career. Provide global perspective in each stream of learning. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay, we at ARN Design Dazzles present to you the first college of competition, T. John. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was designer Umar Faisal for you. Now, we have a designer duo. You know, these guys have a very small collection, but if I may say, fits the name of Dazzling Designs because their collection is something you guys would love to see. I'm talking about the designer duo, Tanisha and Divya Parekh. With eyes full of sparkle and a bag full of talent, Tanisha Chandak is all set to make her mark of the season, inspired by a plante. Her gorgeous self-embroidered piece of art speaks the language of beauty and elegance. When I'm talking about Divya, she's blessed with immense talent. Portraying the talent is her true skill. First step on this platform with her self-embellished design, inspired by fauna, giving a little English touch to the Indian look through its chroma. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay, we at Hannah Ply presents ARN's Dazzling Designs, give you the designer duo of Tanisha and Divya Parekh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your wait is over because what you're going to be seeing are designers from IIFT. The Indian Institute of Fashion Technology is one of the premier fashion design colleges in Bangalore, offering a wide range of programs to educate budding minds with the various aspects of fashion designing and marketing. IIFT provides their students with the most comprehensive training and support about various matters regarding fashion. IIFT programs are designed to meet the current needs to the fashion world and are also geared to train young fashion professionals to meet the challenges that might come their way in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay, we at Hannah Plies presents ARN's Dazzling Designs, present to you the designers of IIFT. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the last set of designers from Dream Zone who took part. A big round of applause for all the designers, not just Dream Zone, because these kids have been working really hard for those collections. You should see the excitement, the nervousness that they were having backstage. It was real good fun, believe me. Such young talent, and they are here to showcase the talent. Talking about Dream Zone, there's a video of Dream Zone as well, just like IIFT. Ladies and gentlemen, this whole event, which was a rocking event, if you ask me, because a lot of effort has been going in. We were applauding for the designers and so on. I think it's time you guys applauded for all the lovely models who walked the ramp. Seriously, it was not easy for them. The kind of time limit they had to come up, walk the ramp, and go back, run, change their hairstyle, and blah, 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 and whatnot, and come back running again. It's a very, very difficult task, and they were able to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, also we would like to thank Hannah Plywood and Interiors. We would like to thank ARN Creations, of course. Air Arabia, who's our airline partner. Jagdish Advertisement, who are our hoarding partners. Our jewelry and crown partner, Flaunt Basket. You know, talking about the crown, let me tell you what's going on the crown. You guys will be jealous. What Flaunt Basket has done is it's created an exclusively crafted crown in 925 sterling silver with a floral touch and a peacock similarizing attitude with 3-micron gold plating studded with 679 pieces of 5A zirconia of star and princess cut. And this masterpiece is designed by none other than our crowning partner, Flaunt Basket. Our travel partner, Shawl Vacations, Good Earth Builders, thank you so much for your support. Education partners, of course, all the design schools that you saw, T-John, IIFT, Dream Zone. Fitness partner, AK Fitness. But talking about AK Fitness, the one thing good about these guys is it's just the motivation is what they try to cultivate in you. They believe it is not just going and gymming every day that helps your fitness, but having a good knowledge of fitness and being motivated to do so. That is what AK Fitness is all about. I would like to call upon the people of ARN Creations, not right now, but I know what I'm going to call upon the person behind AK Fitness, none other than Ambika. Put your hands together for her. Our fitness partner. Yeah, lady, take the walk, take the ramp. Come on, take the ramp. DJ, hit the music. Thank you so much, Ambika, on behalf of AK Fitness. And she was also the backstage manager. She was the one who held the whole stage back together. So thank you so much for that. A very hard-working woman. Why am I not surprised she's into fitness? Well, ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to call upon the two organizers who have been doing this from ARN's Dazzling Designs. Put your hands together to welcome one more time Mohammed Hashim, the director, and Nazreen A.W. Khan, the co-director. Round of applause for these two lovely people for putting up a show as good as this. Now guys, do you see this gorgeous lady here? And she is wearing a very gorgeous dress. Can you guys see that? And that was none other designed by none other than her niece herself. Alia Irfat, put your hands together and welcome her. There she is, the designer, Alia. And now, I'm going to call upon those four people on stage who had a very tough time for the last 1.5 hours because they were trying to choose the best costume. And I'm sure your job wasn't easy. And how difficult it was, it's only for me to ask you guys when you get on stage. So if I request all four lovely judges to come on stage, Shilpi Chowdhury, and the gorgeous, the beautiful Mrs. Sneha Nagpal, and of course, Asif Iqbal, sir, if I may have you. And the James Bond, of course, Henry Kuzwandor, sir, if I may have you on stage. A big round of applause for all our 4 lovely judges. I've been speaking so much, I think it's time you guys heard someone else speak, starting off with none other than Shilpi ma'am.
Thank you, beautiful people, for being here and encouraging the young designers showcase their work. And this is their Virgin show. The first time they are showcasing their collection. Most of them are still students, so they needed all the encouragement and the boldness to showcase their collection on the runway. And let me tell you that that's not a very easy work. It takes days of hard work, sweat and grime to create something which takes just 10 minutes of a walk. So I think I will take your time a little later. And over to Anand now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Heartiest congratulations to Mr. Hashim and Nazreen for a lovely show today. Huge round of applause for all the designers here. They're all amateur students and they've all put up a great show. And as ma'am said, it's really hard to put up a costume and to come out there in front of people and to showcase. It takes a lot of courage, confidence, and I'm sure they're all a little nervous. So the only encouragement what they all look at is the applause. So another round of applause for all of them. And thank you for having me here tonight. It was a great show and was really tough to decide who must win tonight.
Yeah, congratulations to the ARN events, and when they put up this, the plan of putting this show to a few weeks back, it was really encouraging, and we said that we would give all the support that we need and collaborate the designers with some designers from different countries. Like we just saw Shilpi madam's, collection, amazing Central Asian theme. Turkish, Afghanistan, Turkmenistan. I just discovered she got, those jewelry from Turkmenistan, and the kind of work that has been put up, all the hard work, and I think it's really amazing. And I think this is just the beginning, and we'll see that how we can collaborate and, have these designers to collaborate with many other foreign designers. Thank you.
First of all, thank you for having me here. I look everything through foreign eyes, and what makes me really happy is to see that the Indian identity is being kept in the designs. I find that very proud because we look abroad, we want to be as much as the other people, but I think the Indian people, to be yourself is the most valuable thing. That's a more thing to what I said to the designers. Also to the designers I want to say is that the technical production of the clothes are very high quality. I see the stitches, I see the things, I see how the clothes fall. Really, really technical, high level technical modeling of the clothes. And for the models I want to say, yeah, it's really good of them that they can dress themselves and things like that. But I think there's something else going on here also, is that I learned from a diplomat that I met here in India, and he explained the word girl to me. And girl means a goddess in real life. And I think that the models here presented, how can I say, the female, most of the time, the female identity of India. And I think that is something to be proud of. So ladies, be proud Indians. Men, be proud men. And keep on going and keep on designing because it is really exciting and beautiful. Thank you.
I think this is the right time to talk a few lines which ARN events is all about. ARN events, initially they were into plywood. They are still in plywood and doing very well. And now they have started ARN events. Now the main USP, that is the unique selling point, is we work with ethics. And let me little elaborate. I know I am in this industry since 2002. And I have been struggling very hard to showcase my work and work in this industry purely on the sense of ethics. And when I talk about ethics, it is no compromise with your ethics. I work here only for the sake of work, and that is what I found in my buddies, that is Hashim and Nasreen. They totally are in bond with me, showcasing our work sheerly on the basis of ethics. we are into no compromise. And we want to be the lotus in the, you know, the slime of the glamour industry. You must be knowing loads of negative, points of glamour industry. We are here to cleanse it. So we want to give work to the models and the designers surely on the basis of their talent, nothing else. So this is our great effort. Let me tell you, it's a big effort. I keep telling in all my television interviews, it's a tough time I have. I lose very big shows because of this problem. But I don't mind. At the end of the day, when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm very proud of myself. Tomorrow, my students, my children, and the youngsters should respect me, and that is what I find in ARN. That's why I chose to become their brand ambassador. It's a privilege, Nasreen and Hashim. Thank you so much. We are coming, this is the forthcoming show, is Go Gown, where we are concentrating only on gowns. That is our next project. And after that, that's a very big project, and we are arriving at the international arena with only Indian logistic, loads of Indian fabric, embroidery, and the weave, the handloom. We want to show the globe, the world, that we are any day better than them. We don't have to follow them everywhere, their brands. We need to create our brands internationally. So we are coming very heavily internationally and starting with Middle East. And this is going to be high fashion wedding couture. That's haute couture in weddings. Thank you so much for your patience, and you must be very, very impatiently waiting for the results. Over to Anand.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pass on the mic to Mr. Asif Iqbal to read out the names, starting with the second runner-up, of course.
Second runner-up, contestant number 15. Designer is Kovura Habibullah and the model is Neha Anchum.
Now look at the ironies of life, Most of the designers, actually almost all of them are girls, right? And this man wins the second runner-up, and we can't even crown him now, can we? So, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. I think that's the biggest crown that he can wear for the second runner-up. A bouquet would be nice, and a sachet, of course.
Brace yourselves for the first runner-up, and that's from Dream Zone, and the designer is Pavni, and the model is Deepti Kaushik. Huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
And the winner is Shazmi Madas.
Crown, I'm sure you guys can see, no matter how far you're sitting, the tears of joy on her face. That's what hard work is all about. A big round of applause for this lovely girl here. And what a fantastic design you came up with. Brilliant, brilliant.
Hi, myself Deepthi, and I'm very happy to walk for this amazing, fantastic, dazzling designs fashion show, for which Shilpi Chaudhary is the ambassador, and it was conducted by Hashim and Nazreen. Thank you so much for giving me such a beautiful opportunity, and I'm Deepthi, being the first runner-up in this show, wearing amazing dress, I guess, and I was the showstopper for Omera as well. And thank you so much YTV for giving me this opportunity to speak here. Thank you so much. Have fun.
I'm really very thankful to ARN Fashion Show, Shilpi ma'am and my parents. Looking forward to the more fashion shows. Thank you so much.
Hello Bangalore, this is designer Shazmi Maddas who just won the show by ARN Events. Did not expect this, maybe I was deserving. I don't have words because I'm very nervous. I just hope I do even better in the upcoming. Thank you so much, thank you.
Hi, good evening, and thank you for having me as a jury member here today. And I'm very proud and happy to be judging this fashion show today. Also, huge congratulations to all the 3 winners. Besides that, I'm super proud of ARN Events, Hashim and Nasreen, both of them. It was a great evening, and it was lovely to see all the amateur designers design such fabulous stuff. Such young girls, such young guys doing such fantastic work. So kudos to them, and wishing them all the best for the future. Thank you.
Hi everyone, this is Nasreen from ARN Events, Dazzling Design Show. Today, we are very glad that we had a dazzling design show happening and rocking it. We had 31 designers with 40 design showcases on the ramp. And today, we had winners, Shazmi Maddas, Pavani and Mr. Habibullah. So anyways, thank you so much.
First of all, thank you for having me here in India. I'm Hendrikus van Dort. I work for the IETO and I do the diplomatic contacts for the Indian Economic Trade Organization. I was here and I was really amazed about the own identity of the designers to keep their Indian identity high. And what I said already before is that for the models that I learned here in India from one of the diplomats that the meaning of the word girl, that means goddess in real life. And I think that the Indian girls presented India and the Indian identity on a very beautiful way today with beautiful dresses. So I wish the whole of India in the career of fashion and designing a lot of luck, because they're gonna need it in the worldwide world of fashion. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Alisha Singh. If you liked our videos, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media platforms. For all your interior design needs, feel free to call us at 9739 026 654.